Tonight on CTV News, a mountain town is now completely renewable. Find out how and what they're doing to help the environment.
And the holidays are here, and Old Town Fort Collins is covered in lights. See the annual lighting ceremony that's making spirits bright.
Plus, we've got video from Tour de Corgi and a special music video from the Tuesday Anchors.
All this and much more on CTV. Good evening, Rams, and welcome to the last Tuesday episode of CTV for this semester. I'm Madison Sloan.
And I'm Sierra Symes. Thanks for tuning in. 16 people were evacuated this morning after a fire in the attic of an apartment building near Colorado State University. Fire alarms went off at 5 this morning at the landmark apartments located at 1050 Hobbit Street. Residents called 911, and shortly after, firefighters brought the fire under control in about 15 minutes. 3 units sustained smoke damage, and 3 residents are now displaced due to the fire damage. The cause of the fire remains under investigation.
Fort Collins police arrested an attempted murder suspect from eastern Colorado near the Poudre Valley Hospital Tuesday morning. The man, identified as Ian Packer, allegedly stole a car, broke into a hospital building, and prompted a foot chase. The 37-year-old man had multiple warrants for his arrest, most coming from Yuma County. Among the allegations are 35 counts that include kidnapping, assault, and felony drug distribution.
A stunning Colorado mountain town just became even more appealing. The city of Aspen is now 100% renewable, and while its energy usage footprint is small, the impact on other Colorado communities is big.
Water, sunshine, and wind power the trees, and now the city of Aspen, thanks to the Director of Utilities and Environmental Initiatives, David Hornbacher, who oversaw the completion of a decade-long project to achieve 100% renewability.
So our final renewable energy mix, our portfolio that keeps this town 100% renewable energy and green and the lights on and reliable and low cost, is 53% wind, 46% hydroelectric, and 1% landfill gas.
Since the 1980s, Aspen has been developing sources of renewable energy to ward off the effects of climate change, like a diminishing number of frost days, in a project called the Canary Initiative.
Something we are very sensitive to, just like the canary in the mine shaft, and so we're taking action to create a pathway not only for this community, but hopefully it inspires other communities to really look at what their impact is and to take a responsible course to try and change that.
In Fort Collins, goals for carbon emission reduction by 2020 and 100% renewability by 2050 can seem far off.
That truck is not renewably powered at this point in time.
Through small steps, Energy Services Manager John Fellon hopes to take Fort Collins to the next level of renewability.
There isn't going to be a single silver bullet for any of these solutions, be it in the efficiency realm or in renewable energy. It's more like silver BBs. So it's going to need homeowners participate in programs, businesses, as well as sort of community solar and utility scale. Really, all of the above are going to need to be part of the solution in order to reach both our short-term and longer-term targets.
The steps Fort Collins is taking in regards to activating its local resources, as well as working with a larger provider, parallels what Aspen did to achieve its level of renewability.
Both communities are part of a national energy efficiency competition called the Georgetown University Energy Prize, which we've called here locally the Lose a Watt campaign. So a little friendly competition with our friends in Aspen, and again, kudos to them for reaching that 100% level.
With CTV News, I'm Sierra Symes.
A $5 million prize will be given to the community that is selected for the Georgetown University Prize. The competition is not judged on the type of energy used, renewable or not, but on the steps being taken in each community towards innovation and education to achieve a more energy efficient bill.
2 suspects have been arrested after a first date that turned into a robbery in Fort Collins. A 45-year-old man met 18-year-old Kira Abbott on a dating website where the two eventually met up to have dinner. After dinner, the two returned to the man's room at America's Best Value off of the Mulberry. Shortly after, the girl sent a text and opened the door to 20-year-old Elijah Aldergott, who pointed a gun at the man. The two took the man's wallet containing several $100s and then left. Larimer County Sheriff's deputies found an address for the 2 suspects and then arrested them on charges of aggravated robbery, a Class 3 felony.
A local nonprofit is raffling off tickets for the chance to win the trip of a lifetime. Northern Colorado United will be selling raffle tickets for tickets to Super Bowl 50, a flight in a private jet, and accommodations for 6 people. The trip lasts 3 days over Super Bowl weekend in Santa Clara, California. Tickets cost $150 and will go until December 13th, when the winning ticket will be drawn at the Boot Grill at 6 in Loveland.
Fort Collins has been lit up with thousands of streams of holiday lights just in time for December and the holidays. The annual lighting ceremony was held for citizens to celebrate the lighting in Old Town. For the past 7 years, the City of Fort Collins has been partnering with the Downtown Business Association and the Downtown Development Authority to bring holiday spirit to Old Town. Thousands of holiday lights have illuminated historic downtown Fort Collins, but this year's sustainability was taken into account. The use of LED lights provides 90% power savings compared to the standard lights. Along with the added sustainability, the City of Fort Collins provided live musical performances from CSU's University Center of the Arts. Emily Smith, a member of the choir concert, explains how to get into the Christmas spirit.
Like remembering the little feeling you had as a little kid when you were waking up Christmas morning at like 5 in the morning and running down to see the presents. Like that's definitely, I think, the best way to rekindle that spirit in yourself, is remembering that excitement you got.
To bring this holiday treat to Old Town, the City of Fort Collins needed help sponsoring the event. The Downtown Business Association helped gain 5 sponsors for the event, including Banner Health and First National Bank. Tamara Odell, the head of membership and sponsorship for the Downtown Business Association, explains her passion for the event.
Oh, I love the lights in downtown, and this is the kickoff for the lights, and they go until Valentine's Day, so I'm passionate about the event because it's the start of the holiday season, and it's the start of lighting up downtown, so it's my favorite night in Fort Collins.
Swing a Lawn, Tree, and Landscape started in early October to hang the lights so they could be lit this past weekend. The lights will be up from November all the way till Valentine's Day, so make sure that you get your fill because they'll be gone in a flash.
3, 2, 1.
If you're in the need for a little extra holiday pick-me-up this year, the lights will wrap around 7 blocks of historic downtown Fort Collins, with trees lit from Walnut Avenue to Mountain Avenue. The lights turn on around 5:30 every night to light the streets of Old Town, which will be lit until mid-February.
After the break, weather anchor Elizabeth Prossi has her full forecast.
And later, Rachel and Grace have an update on Rams volleyball and football. Stay tuned.
Tune in to KCSU, your student-run radio station at Colorado State University. Live 24 hours a day, every day at 90.5 FM and kcsufm.com. Live local new music now, and news, talk, and sports. KCSU, the radio voice of Colorado State, on the air since 1964.
You're watching CTV, produced by Colorado State University students, bringing you news, weather, sports, and entertainment from campus and beyond. CTV live Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. on campus and Fort Collins on Channel 11. Repeats at midnight, 8 a.m., noon, and 2 p.m.
The Rocky Mountain Collegian is your student-run news and information platform. Pick up your paper on campus or around Fort Collins Monday through Thursday with special editions Fridays. And check out collegian.com anytime for all the latest updates. News, sports, entertainment, opinion, and more. The Rocky Mountain Collegian, serving Colorado State since 1891.
College Avenue has been your student magazine for the last 10 years. College Avenue prints once a month, covering topics that are relevant to the CSU and Fort Collins community. We also print special editions like the graduation guides at the end of each semester, the best of CSU each fall, and the orientation guide each summer. Look for us on racks around campus, off campus, or online at collegian.com under the College Avenue tab.
Good evening, Rams. I'm weather anchor Elizabeth Prossi with your latest weather update. Now, today marked the first day of meteorological winter. Yes, astronomical winter won't start until the winter solstice, December 21st, but today we kicked off winter in the meteorological world. Taking a look outside, we can see we've got winds gusting, not quite what they were this morning that put us under a winter weather advisory, but still going to be a cold night. If you're looking to dance away the stress tonight, maybe head out to Sundance this evening. We're going to keep those winds, so it will be a cold night. Make sure you grab your coat and, of course, your cowboy boots. Going to be calm and clear as we head towards midnight, though, but still those temperatures in the lower 20s, wind chill in those upper teens. Taking a look at our overnight lows, we can see we finally got temperatures in the single digits and below 0 degrees. Gunnison, you're looking at -5. Alamos at -1 degrees for your overnight lows. Vail, a little bit warmer, 6 degrees. And then along the I-25 corridor, we're looking at temperatures in the teens. Denver, you're going to be our warmest, 20 degrees this evening. Heading on the Eastern Plains, 19 degrees in Burlington, 14 degrees in Lamar. Looking ahead to your Wednesday, well, with winter, no longer going to need those shorts anymore, so make sure you grab your scarf, a sweater, of course, a coat, and some boots. We still have snow on the ground, so make sure you grab that as you head out the door tomorrow morning. Overall, though, going to be a nice, calm day for your Wednesday. We're going to start with a few clouds in the morning, warming up around lunchtime, though, 40 degrees for a cold and crisp December afternoon, 43 degrees for your afternoon at 4 o'clock. Looking at our tomorrow's highs, we can see temperatures are finally going to be around average. They've been below average the last week or so with the Thanksgiving that we had, that white Thanksgiving. Well, now they're finally around average again. We're going to see Gunnison 27 degrees and in Vail as well. 50 degrees though in Pueblo Springs, though, you're looking at 46 degrees. Out on the Eastern Plains, Lamar 47, and then Fort Collins, we're looking at 44 degrees for your Wednesday. Looking ahead to the weekend, though, Thursday, we got a ridge building over us, which will keep us warm and dry. That winter weather won't come back until at least finals week, so we're going to stay relatively quiet. Temperatures in those upper 40s. We're going to have a few clouds, though, coming in later on this weekend. So if you want to head out to Old Town and check out those Christmas lights Friday and Saturday, great chance. We've got temperatures in the 40s, dropping down into the lower 20s for your lows. But again, no rain or snow in the forecast. We do have some clouds still moving in Saturday. Overall, though, going to be a great chance to grab a friend, maybe some hot chocolate, and go check out those Christmas lights, get in that Christmas spirit. And speaking of Christmas, we did have a white Thanksgiving, so I bet you're wondering, are we going to have a white Christmas? Well, with El Nino forming a really strengthening around Christmas time, hence the name El Nino, which means the Christ child in Spanish. El Nino is going to give us a stronger back end winter. That means we're going to see better chance of rain and snow later on in the spring. So we're going to have equal chances of precipitation, though, for December through February. Overall, though, you can see Colorado has a 50 to 60% chance of a historical white Christmas. We've actually had 14 white Christmases since 1894. Last year we had a record-breaking white Christmas. So I'm going to say if you're dreaming of a white Christmas, the conditions are favorable this year for a 2015 white Christmas. Either way, Rams, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, and we will see you in 2016. Good luck with finals, and stay tuned for sports coming up next.
Me and my boy Matt had it good. He had catnip that was off the hook. But one day, he brings a girl home, and she's allergic to cats. Every sneeze was a nail in my coffin. Now I'm in a shelter. It's decent, but they don't even have Wi-Fi.
Thanks for tuning in to the last Double Trouble show of the semester. I'm Grace Reeder.
And I'm Rachel Vijo.
The CSU women's volleyball team is on their way to the NCAA tournament in Palo Alto, California. The Rams enter the tournament with high hopes as they just came off of a huge win against Iowa State, and Adriana Colbert was recently named Mountain West Player of the Year. No surprise there. Not to mention that CSU is on a 20-game win streak. Rachel, let's take a look at that NCAA tournament bracket. How do you think they'll do this year?
I definitely think they're going to beat LMU and move on to the next round. And hopefully they play Stanford just because they've been doing so well. I think they have a really good chance of beating Stanford in the Sweet 16.
You know, I think we're definitely going to win in that first round. Loyola Marymount, they were 22-8 this year. They've only been to the NCAA tournament 13 times. So I think they're definitely not as big of a volleyball school. Tom Hilbert has built an amazing program. Also, coming off of so much momentum, 20-game win streak, Adriana Colbert, Mountain West Player of the Year. So I think they're certainly going to go in with a lot of momentum. But Stanford is ranked 6th in the nation, so that's going to be a really, really tough game if we get there. I don't personally think we can pull that off just because of that Texas and Texas A&M.
Oh, yeah. I do think it's going to be an excellent game, and hopefully we can pull off a win. I just don't know. I actually think we're going to do it. I'm going Bronco route here that we're going to beat New England, and we did. So
fair enough.
Hopefully. And the bowling season is upon us, and by bowling, I mean college football bowl games. Offensive lineman Sam Carlson was invited to participate in the NFLPA Collegiate Bowl in California on January 23rd. But before Sam can start practicing for that, the Rams football team must start preparing for their bowl game. After winning 7 games this season, they became bowl eligible. Multiple bowls are being rumored for the Rams, and the announcement will be made on Sunday. Grace, where do you think the Rams are going to end up?
You know, Hawaii has been a rumor kind of thrown in there. I think that would be cool for the football team to go to Hawaii, Texas, Arizona, the Potato Bowl. That would be sweet. Who doesn't love potatoes?
I think they're going to end up in Arizona, and it'd be cool because they'd be probably playing a Pac-12 school, which would be a bigger school, and I think it'd be nice for all of them to get kind of like the NFL experience almost.
That would be.
So I'm hoping, and hopefully they win the bowl game, so that would be nice, unlike last year. Kind of unfortunate, but I guess we'll see this year. And that is all the time we have for sports tonight.
However, we'll still be covering all of your CSU sports over winter break, so make sure to visit our YouTube page and click on that sports tab.
We had so much fun with Double Trouble with you guys this semester, and we will see you guys in the spring.
Test scores, GPAs, credits complete. They say what you've done, but they're only part of who you will become. With each new experience, discovery, and triumph, you become who you were always meant to be. And what you'll remember most is your state of curiosity, state of unity, state of awe.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft. To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Welcome back, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. I'm Nicole Conklin here with your entertainment update. Fort Collins has several traditions that they celebrate throughout the year, and as of this year, we have a new furry one to add to the list. Hello everyone, Nicole Conklin here with my dog Winnie the Wizard, and we are here at the first annual Tour de Corgi. It's amazing, might as well be dog heaven. Let's check it out.
Tour de Corgi was a huge success with a turnout of over 100 dogs and over 300 visitors. The Corgi Parade certainly caught the attention of Fort Collins locals as the dogs marched through Old Town and back to Library Park. You didn't have to be a Corgi to attend the event. Dogs were dressed up as Vikings, cowboys, and more. It was a time where people could enjoy the pups and take photos with their favorites. Talk about a paparazzi.
So I thought maybe half a dozen of my closest friends would show up, and instead it went viral, and 1,200 people signed up.
Tour de Corgi attracted all kinds of spectators to the park. Whether you had a dog or not, it was a day full of puppy love.
Look at them, they're precious. I literally put my car in park. I'm like, wait, what? What? Tell me about this. She's like, yeah, there's like 300 to 400 Corgis just running around town, and I'm like, I have to come back with Gabe. And I sped to his house and I sped back, and here we are. Corgis, soft spot in my heart.
It was hard not to be overwhelmed by the cuteness of all of the Corgis. Winnie and I sure had a great time. If you too have a love for short and sassy dogs, be sure to check out the Tour de Corgi next year.
As you can see, you don't need to have a tail to have a wagon good time. You just have to love dogs. The Tour de Corgi Parade will return next fall. But speaking of parades, it's finally that time of year again, ladies and Rams. The CSU Marching Band will be leading the 2015 9 News Annual Parade of Lights here in Fort Collins. The parade will march around the university's Center of the Arts, followed by warm refreshments and dessert in the Griffin lobby. Guests are invited to stay for the annual Holiday Spectacular featuring several CSU ensembles and special guests. The parade will be this Friday at 6 p.m. and is free to the public. The annual Holiday Spectacular begins Thursday and runs through Saturday with a complimentary performance for parade goers on Friday. What a better way to start the holidays than to go support your Rams in their holiday performances. Well, Rams, we've got a special treat for you to end the last Tuesday show of the semester. A few Tuesday anchors and myself decided to make a throwback dance video to an 80s aerobic song. Let's take a look.
We are the winners, watch us glimmer like the sun, we're the champions. We're in control, body and soul. We push ourselves to the maximum. The champions, the champions. We are the champions.
Well, Rams, that's all the time we have tonight. From everyone here at the Tuesday CTV crew, have a great winter break and good luck on finals. Thanks for tuning in this semester. Good night, guys.